do we have a treat? It's gonna be a double feature. We're gonna do a steak sandwich, and then I'm gonna feed my fat ass double spaghetti meatballs. You know, I don't have spaghetti, so it'll be pasta and meatballs, but it'll be all right. So, that being said, there's gonna be some choppy, so we need to make sure we're ready to go. And yes, this is a late night dinner qualification. If you know, you know. What's going on, Hunter? It's a good date. Unfortunately, there's not going to be a second date on this one, you know. Maybe a friendship, but we'll see. She was not interested in pursuing a romantic relationship at this time, but hey, that's why she's 36, singles, and still unsure if she wants kids or not. So, But I won't complain if I get a hiking buddy out of it, you know. Gotta play the long game. I mean, she was a little bit too focused on a healthy lifestyle, you know. I'm a pretty healthy guy, but she took it over the top a little bit. Yeah. Let's see here. What are we doing here, folks? This red onion. I mean, as long as I'm healthy enough to go on a ski trip or go surfing or go hiking or whatever, I'm doing pretty good. And yeah, I'm 20 pounds overweight, but she's past her prime. Let's call it even. You know, the $12 special at Supercuts, you know. We're doing a steak sandwich, and then we're gonna do pasta and meatballs afterwards. What's going on, Eddie? How you doing? Good to see you again. There's some red onion in there. We don't need all of it, you know. That would be great, Hunter. I like it. Yeah, I did get a haircut. Thanks for noticing. Although, you know, some of my ball hair got caught in my zipper today, and that was quite painful, so I might need to trim that up later. Got a jalapeno here. Let's cut that in half. We're going to de-seed it because I don't really want this to be smoking hot, you know. Well, yeah, well, I gotta do laundry, so I got more underwear, but, you know, I found some shorts before I found underwear, and I said, hey, fuck it. But, you know, I got these beautiful denim shorts on. Look at my ass. It's good looking. And here we are. Choices were made, you know, that's why you never rush anything. I think that should be plenty of jalapeno, but you know, we'll do the other side just in case. Well, you know, it's good to be a man, you know, and it's okay to be a man, you know. Well. For now, Miller Lite, but we'll see. I gotta use some wine in the second dish or second course here, so could change. What's up, Kitu Arta, you know? Well, I don't know what you do with your cat, but you know, as long as you love it and it's consensual. Alright, so we got that. Alright. Здравствуйте, Lord. Как вас зовут? This has been in the refrigerator for quite a while. It's a little bit round steak, but I think it's okay. Что готовишь? Извините, мой друг. It's been a long time since I've studied Russian. Готовишь. Once upon a time, I knew that. Yeah, so we're just going to trim the parts that are obviously bad. And, you know, maybe there'll be dog treats. I don't think I'll hurt dogs. Give it a smell test. Yeah, I'll set those aside for the dogs later. And we got this, maybe a ½ inch thick. We're going to butterfly it. What type of sauce are you proposing, Hunter? I'm all ears. Because I don't know what type of sauce I'm going to put on the steak sandwich, to be honest. There, so we got that nice thin. Actually, I want that a little bit thinner. There we go. Nice and thin. There, that's good enough. Give this one a couple pounds out. Lose some weight. That's thin, that's thin. Yeah, we're just gonna cut that brown spot off. I'm sure it's fine, but cut some strips out of all of this. I like everything in flavor. Got most all dry herbs. George, welcome. Moderator got a joke for me. Nicholas, what's the difference between an enzyme and a hormone? I've heard this one before, but please refresh my memory. You can't hear an enzyme. Bad dad sinus joke, but I kind of like it. I'll probably reuse that at work. Man. Yeah. That's round steak. Round steak's kind of a tough cut, but we're going to cook it hot and fast. It's thin enough. I'm not too worried about it being too chewy or anything like that. So let's go ahead and season it. This is going to be a real simple seasoning. Salt. And I'm not even going to worry about both sides. Sure, oregano because I grabbed it. You know, thyme. Sure, why not? black pepper. And we'll give it a little bit of garlic powder as well. I could, but I don't think I need to be honest, George. But we'll see how it turns out. I like beer more, but parsley, yeah. Yeah, I got a haircut, I think yesterday. But, I'll just season that up, you know. I mean, I'm not trying to overpower the beef flavor. I mean, it's got seasoning on it. You can still tell there's beef there. And if you want to season it with a shit ton more, you do you know. Garlic is good. There's garlic. Yeah, Guillermo. I suck balls in a figurative sense, and you suck balls in a literal sense. So, and you know, you still get confused by the terms literal and clitoral. What? You can't find either of them. So, yeah. Maybe next time, Hunter. I mean, this one probably just gonna put mayo on it. It'll be good. And while that cooks, we'll do some stuff with our buns or whatever. I got my oven preheated to 350, so it's ready to receive. My oven's champ, you know. But what you're describing, Hunter, I think would be amazing with chicken. But, what's going on, Red? Welcome back. How you doing? Does the carpet match the drapes? Yeah. Well, Cindy Marianakis, I don't have all the venereal diseases that you do, so when I touch my meat, I don't need to wash my hands every single time. Pioneer K, why? Do you want my number? What type of weirdo are you? Nope, cheers to Red. Thank you for being cool. What's in the pan? Nothing yet. It's preheating. A little bit more there. What's going on, Mike? Welcome back. Hold on, I gotta scroll up, Sasky. Yeah, park's not that bad. Now Mike's up. What's going on? Toasted grapes. I don't know what you want to do with grapes. Sasiski. Yeah, I mean, nobody even knows who you're from, you know. But I bet you can't afford a clock radio, Saseski. Yeah, I hope you feel better too. Collards without egg, the chicken. Pour some beer in the pan real quick. No. I'll consider that. Beer, parsley in the pan. Hunter, is that what you're telling me? You can't afford a clock radio, and your sister was the #4 prostitute in all of Kazakhstan, Saseski, so I would tell you to do something, but your sister already did it for me, you know? No shit. Let's grab a beer. I'll be around. Talk strategy. Yeah, I mean, it's just round steak. I don't think I'm gonna need A1 in this situation, but maybe. You never know. I mean, A1's like, hey, you fucked up, but your boss ain't gonna punish you and cover it up type of sauce. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, because you can't cook Sesky and you can't afford a clock radio either. I might use a 50-50 barbecue mayo as my sauce on this sandwich. It's gonna be legit though. Alright, we got it going. I'm not trying to burn anything. A little bit of oil, whatever you got handy. Get it close to smoke point, see it's smoking, that's good. It's ready to go in. Whatever you got handy. Damn. Now Hunter is saying I should give it some parsley and some beer. We'll give it half a second before we do that. Oh yeah, you gotta pay for it, Sesky, you know? No, Italian bread. You know? Well, we'll get a good sear, and then we'll worry about adding beer to the pan or whatever. It'll be good. Now, we're going to put the meat on this, and we're going to toast the top. So, a little bit of oil. Make sure to give your bottom some love. Some people call this reach around technique. That's okay. So that was off to the side. Oh wait, we need to add a little bit of garlic powder to those. There we go. Those are looking good. Now, yeah, okay, we're going to try that a little bit of beer, a little bit of parsley, and that should slow down the cooking process so you're not going to cook the shit out of them when you put them in the oven. That one was for you, Hunter. There's no God in your mother's basement, Sesky, you know? But yeah, ooh yeah. Let's give it a little bit more garlic, actually. Mix that around. Okay, that should be good to go. I'll just leave it off to the side just like that. I don't want to over-soak my buns or whatever. So what we're going to do now is we're going to scoop that out. Let it drip a little bit. Just like that. And we'll even these out, you know. I'll turn the heat off on this, and we might need it later, but it'll be okay. So I got steak covering. That'll be good. Provolone cheese. It ain't tartar. Zesky, you know. We'll put some provolone cheese on it. That'll help keep it together, alright? And as the cheese melts, the onions will cook. And the jalapenos will cook, you know? Now, garlic, olive oil buns. Pop this in the oven for 10 minutes or so. Yeah, well, if you get the cow drunk, sometimes that's a lot of fun, you know. Not saying I know things, but I know things, you know. Yep, 375. You know, I got the oven set for 350. I'm gonna check them in 12 or so. Ooh, what a miss. Well, that's why I said I'll check it at 12, and that's why it's at 350 and not 400. And you know, there's a chance that I do burn the bread because those bottom buns are pretty thin. You know, kind of like Sesky's mother. You know, there wasn't much meat on them bones, and you know, I got bruises on my hips from that situation. Or I can check on them. They'll be okay. Yeah, some people even have called me Mindset his right hand man, you know? That's good. Man, Sesky, have you ever gotten a match on Tinder or Hinge or Bumble or Coffee Meet Bagels? I feel like you swiped right on everybody on every dating platform and you still haven't gotten a date, you know? And then you complain about how women are terrible, and then you're involuntarily celibate on the internet and you're watching me cook. Steamed carrots are cool. Yeah, good for you, Mindset to Thrive. Oh. Konnichiwa. Oh, fuck. Konnichiwa. Genki desu ka? Oh, shit, you don't do shit. Except yourself, with your hand. Some people might even call it Miss Michigan as you go up and down, buddy. Dude, you know, I'm just having a hard time telling if he's 47 or 13. I can't tell, but I think most 47-year-olds have found out where the caps lock button is and have a little bit more developed vocabulary. Yeah, let's take a vote, people. Who thinks Sesky is an incel? Can somebody do a little bit of research on his profile for me? Gotta pay the tax. So. Kiko, come. Come here. There you go. Now for the sauce, I really like barbecue, so we're just gonna do a 50-50 barbecue mayo sauce, Susie Palmer, yeah, shit. He's the reason them robots from Japan have warning labels on them, Extended, Well, thank you, X87. Oh, sorry, 86. What's up, Mr. Man? How you doing? Well, George Pitts, so we like it. He would look good in Hitler's stash. Well, I was rapping for a little bit, The meatballs are gonna happen, I haven't ate anything today. I'm hungry. Except Miller Lights, but those don't count as eating, do they now? That's just hydration. Little 50-50 barbecue sauce mayo, that's what it ends up looking like. Penny, go chill out. You're not getting shit. Oh, thank you, Alex. Dude, Sesky, you're the reason you're not even allowed to go within 1,000 yards of the playground because of what you did to a Barbie, And then Ken wasn't even jealous, Miller lays good. Yeah, I'm getting about sick with him. Yeah, Penny's upset. She got a treat, but this vocal begging is not going to be tolerated. Yeah, I think we have about had enough from Sesky. He might learn something, what he really should do is start exercising, because if you're 13 and 5'4" and 300 pounds, your future doesn't look good, mate. I don't know. I might need to check that profile out, Panina, it's okay, honey, but you're not getting shit. You already got your treat. Well, John Joe, don't know what to say about that. Yeah, time out for a few wouldn't hurt. I think we've had our fill with him. First course. It's not an appetizer, it's first course. Penny's about ready to get sent to jail. False alarm, confused the dishwasher beeping with my oven timer. Well, happy birthday, buddy. He's got to grow up at some point in time, and honestly, we want him to grow up not to be an incel, but a productive member of society. He didn't have the Halo lobbies or that we had growing up that were filter free, It's enough. He didn't have to play 007 you know, getting shot by the asshole with the golden gun. You know, he needs to learn things. We want him to be a better person at the end of this. You know, I mean, step one is going to the gym tomorrow or going for an exercise walk, because I don't want him to jump into running tomorrow because he'll probably hurt himself. But if he can just walk around the block, that would be a good start. Because I'm getting an image of him like it's like that South Park episode where they're playing World of Warcraft and he's got his mother holding, you know, a baking tray out for him to shit in so he doesn't have to take a break from his computer. That's kind of what I'm thinking, you know. But we want him to exercise tomorrow. That's our end goal here, you know. Well, shit. Mike Ferguson, I think you got a pretty good, all of you with a birthday tomorrow. I think you all got a pretty good chance of getting a little bit of birthday snooky tomorrow. I mean, although that kind of sucks if you got to work extra hard on your birthday to ensure that you get it. And usually that's a freebie. Penny, chill. Yeah, well, Hunter, you know, you sounds like you're a productive member of society. You know, I'm 5'7", about 197 pounds as of this morning. I know I'm 20 to 30 pounds overweight, and I'm okay with it. Because I can still ski as much as I want. Yeah, well, maybe you can, being that it aligns with Valentine's Day, you know, maybe you could get off on your birthday. That would be pretty cool. I think we would all be very happy for you, Mike. And Hunter, just taste and have the beer and beef and parsley and the seasoning cooked down. That would make a really good sauce, you know. Excellent flavor. Yeah. But I mean, seasoning, something slightly acidic, some sort of fat, that always turns out pretty good. Yeah, it happens to the best of us. I mean, yeah, I'm over it. I feel just fine walking into an Austrian sauna with my balls hanging out, so apparently I'm in shape enough. But the important part of that is I went skiing all day and went to the Apres before the sauna, you know? It's all good. I mean, tell me I'm wrong. I look just fine naked. That's what happens when you have a credit score above 800. You feel pretty good about life, you know? Oh yeah, you know. It's all about priorities in life, you know. And then when I can't do the activities I want to do because I'm not in good enough shape, I'll focus a little bit harder, you know. Fuck it. What we're dealing with. Now, I probably didn't need to make this into 2 burgers, so I probably screwed up a little bit on that, but that's okay. We can compensate. These are really thin layers of provolone, so that'll melt down nicely on there. Just like that. Cheese pack. Now we got the barbecue mayo mix or whatever. On this side, don't disagree, but we're already committed at this point. Just take the back side of the spoon, swirl it around. Oh shit, got it. And let the cheese melt in there. Now if you want to melt it a little extra, you can put a topper over it. Yeah. Oh yeah, 100% agree. Be right back. Alright. What a mess. Fancy mozzarella. Hi, Izat. Pavarotti? Like Pavarotti. No, yeah, red, your hair does look nice, So we'll take this one that looks like a little bit more melty than the other one. Oh, fuck. That's alright. You got fingers for this situation. And just move it around like that. Flip it over like that. Be a little bit quicker. Let's go find a paper plate. Because you know I ain't doing dishes tonight. Yeah. This one is getting 8 tonight. Sorry. The meat should be a little bit higher and a little bit more bun. Could have smashed it down. That's alright. This one's gonna go into the refrigerator for tomorrow. Hey, come on. Now, let's take this out. Let's get a good cut on it. I know people like this type thing. Butter them buns. They got oiled. The buns have been oiled. I agree. Can we see? Yeah. Oh yeah, look at the squirtage. No, that's a popular search term. It's cross section. That's a drippage. I might eat both of these tonight, Now I put the steak bits in a single layer on these, but next time I would definitely do a double layer because there's the bread to meat ratio needs more meat, These things happen, Jess. No. Yeah, Penny has really started begging lately. I pay my taxes on time. No beer taste. I mean, beef has a pretty strong flavor, so it stands up pretty good. I don't know. I gotta figure out on how to do a poll, but we got a new audience tonight. So, Judas, if you could rephrase the question, and then maybe Mike can figure out how to set a poll up. If y'all could do that, that'd be very helpful. Welcome back, Sesky. Yeah, you know, the pan's kind of solidified or whatever. What do you think, Penny? No, no, not interested. Kiko, come here. Nope. What do you think? No, no, not interested? No. They have their chance, they're not interested. Usually they'll try the beer though. Hey, you started, you know? I got short-term memory, you know? Enough spamming, buddy. No spam. All right. Miller Philly, more or less, you know, fuck it. This is so good, I'm gonna eat it all tonight, and then I may or may, man, and I'll still make the spaghetti and meatball stays good for a lot of time, but Miller Lite, you know, just kind of like a little steak sandwich, yeah. All right, I'll keep it in consideration. That's something you're into, Red? You know, we'll have to talk about it, but, you know. I think we already did Siski and you lost, you know. Penny, no. You're begging too much. Not allowed. That'll work. Welcome back, Glenn. How you doing tonight? Just give this a quick wipe out and then let the dogs hay. No, Martha Stewart has not responded to my request, but that will add a third entrant to the poll from the other night. Who is hotter, Martha Stewart, AOC, or Lauren Boebert? You know, politics notwithstanding. Dogs will clean this for me. Well, that's why I didn't involve Marjorie Taylor Greene because she would probably win. But they're not allowed to talk Energizer, and AOC is pretty attractive from a neutral perspective. Was it Marjorie Taylor Greene or Lauren Boebert that got caught feeling herself up or getting filled up in the movie theater? It's not super tender. It's tender enough, but I wasn't expecting it to be because it was round steak. So pounded it out. I don't know. I think that's a possibility, Eddie. I mean, I don't think we can discount it. Excellent, George. It's all good. I couldn't let this be leftovers, you know? Okay, so I gotta do the poll ahead of time. Okay. Oh shit, Judas. It's not like it's a bikini contest because of them. Oh. My man. But then again, this is America. If the lights were off, why would it, why should it bother anybody? Alright, I'll figure out how to put a poll in for the future. Because these are the questions that the people want to know. Polling needs to be accurate. I don't think I did, Judas. Just like a little flour or something, or cornstarch or whatever. What's up, the guys? Well, Judas, what's your opinion? We all know Tulsi Gabbard already won, you know? Well, I don't know. You got to compare Tulsi Gabbard in her prime snowboarding versus AOC dancing on a roof in her Boston t-shirt. It's pretty hot. Tulsi's cool, but we're not talking politics here, you know? We're talking biology, you know? I have to figure it out, but you know, you can just comment, you know, which team you're on. Team Tulsi, Team AOC, Team Lauren Boebert. You know, if you were judging in a bodybuilding contest, you know, that'll be the criteria. Yeah, I mean, I think she's probably the leader, you know. Oh, that little gray streak. It's like a fantasy of getting with that X-Man. You know, not. I gotta be careful with my terminology, but Storm from the X-Men with a little streak there. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Now, it's time to get started on this spaghetti meatballs. We'll have plenty of time for discussion. Yeah. Guess we need to make the meatballs before we start cooking, don't we, you know? So. Mozzarella, Parmesan. So we got some beef, we got some Parmesan cheese, we got some mozzarella, we got an egg. Hold on. I gotta scroll up. I'm missing things. Tulsi's pretty hot. Oh man. No, Justin, you took that literally. That was a figurative question about putting a pole in, but to put a pole in, you have to have a pole. And, you know, it's kind of like a barber's pole or pole vaulter's pole, you know, I don't know. Justin was making a wiener joke. Well done. Like I said, Justin making a wiener joke. Salty mile. It's a little square. Sorry, Mods. Never seen a square. Siseski. These things happen, Judas. Team Tulsi. It's just a bodybuilding competition now, folks. Yep. What's going on, Rihanna? How you doing? Yeah, tomorrow is trash day, so I'm excited about that. Wash your hands I did in the kitchen. Aw, that sounds lovely. Beauty by Rihanna. PFP, I don't know what PFP is, but... Yeah. So we got some ground beef. It's about ready to go bad, so we better use it, right? You know? It's probably about 30 pounds or whatever. That's alright. Need my cheese grater. We gotta think about what we want to do. If we wanted to be here all night, we could use fresh everything, but guess what? We don't want to be here all night, so we're gonna make it happen. And so we'll throw in a little bit of mozzarella, sure. Cut off the tip of this and then that's for later. Nothing broke. Nothing broke. Never know what you're gonna see on here. Good for you. Red Bull is cool. Huh. You know, I appreciate your concern, Google account. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, we're gonna take that cheese, we're gonna grind it down, or grate it down. This is a problem when you buy shitty Parmesan cheese. It always breaks. It should be a good hard cheese. There we go. We're cooking now. Throw that in there with the beef. There we go. And, you know, that Parmesan cheese, that mozzarella, it has salt in it. So it's, you know, it's pretty good. Who got blocked? I like your optimism, Google, but, you know, I'll take a win. Well, Mr. McCraft, you know, you probably should work out more, you know? Exactly, it's cheap shit. It's not real Parmesan. What do you want me to do? Put a helmet on, Christopher Lee? I mean, you got 2 first names, so I would assume you're inbred, you know? So we got some panko, or breadcrumbs. Throw that in there. We got parsley. See a good amount of that in there. we go. What else do we want? We want a little bit of onion in there as well. Let's dice that up nice and small. Alright, that goes in there. Let's throw in a little bit of garlic powder. I'm missing something. Oh, I love sandwiches too. Just a sandwich, pretty hot. Check your profile. A little bit of garlic in there. Yeah, let's go a little bit of chili pepper in there. Why not? Go ahead and give it an egg in there. And we're going to mix that all up. You know, if you were not on a Friday night, you know, not when you're serving yourself, if you were making guests, you could grind up or grate garlic cloves and do all that, but like you said, not tonight, you know. I'm not letting my standards slip. I'm just cognizant of the situation, you know. Oh, good for you, Brian. Yeah. And, you know, garlic powder, you know, love it, hate it. I mean, it does blend together, you know, just as well or better than normal garlic. Yeah, peas are hot. So we're just going to take this, and there might be too much filler, too much cheese, breadcrumbs, or whatever. That's okay. Well, we're just going to ball this up and make little meatballs. I live in Hawaii. And the most important part is to get your balls the same side. That's why that way they will cook at the same rate, you know. Now, if you don't want things to stick to your hands, put a little bit of olive oil or whatever on them before you start, and that will keep things from sticking on you. Oh, no, you want symmetry in ball size. You know, I think that's pretty universal. You can have a favorite between the left and the right, or, you know, number 7, number 12, but symmetry in balls is a good thing. I mean, I think Red will agree. You know, I think Rihanna is right on the mark. Well, shit, you know. I can tell you're not Sicilian, otherwise you would be telling me I'm not, you know, yeah, I can tell you're not Sicilian. But, you know, it's hard to cook like an Italian when you live in America, you know. What's available is a little bit different. We're just making meatballs right now. It's just going to be pasta meatballs, you know. I got to check the cupboard of what type of pasta I got, you know. I mean, cooking from the heart, Eddie. Well, yeah, exactly. No Sicilian identifies as Italian, you know. But cooking from the heart with what you got, that sounds pretty Italian to me, you know. Look at my balls. Well, George, I'll consider it. Well, he's lurking, Red. I mean, he's got things to do. He's a busy man. Yeah, the dogs ain't gonna get that. Oh, there's a lineup. Yeah, I would, like I said, rules of the channel are, no spamming. Nobody likes spamming or repeat posters and shit like that. Freedom of speech is big. Well, Franklin Norbert Shaner, your mom went down on me, so who really does have the downs, Alright, we got some meatballs ready to go. Yep. So we gotta think about what we're gonna put in our pasta sauce now. Because you're gonna put the meatballs in first, you're gonna brown them up, you're gonna pull them out, and then let your pasta sauce do its thing here. So, with that being said, I want fresh garlic for my pasta sauce. The shit Parmesan, yeah, I paid for it, so I'm gonna use it. Let's clear some space up. I'm thinking order of operations, olive oil, meatballs, pull out on time. Yikes. Then, yeah, olive oil, the meatballs, pull the meatballs out, garlic, onion, let them soften up a little bit. I'm putting the tomato sauce, add some fresh basil from the garden, add a little bit of red wine. I got Pinot Noir tonight. And then let that simmer for a little bit, let the flavors combine. A little bit of salt, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of chili powder, and we'll be on the way, So, with that being said, let's get the garlic ready, let's get the onion ready. I don't want red onion for this, I want boring ass white onion for this. Where'd my beer go? Alright. Mike, you on fire? Protects your ass, Google. Yeah, I mean, Pinot Noir is good to drink with and good to make a sauce with. My rule for cooking with wine is that it doesn't have to be fancy, but it has to be something that you enjoy drinking because that's the flavor you're going to put into your dish. So why would you cook with shit wine? I mean, putting a half a glass of decent wine into your dish is not going to break the bank. Yeah. So let's prep for the pasta sauce. Let's get some onion diced up, ready to go. And you don't want to do a full ragu for this because that takes a long time. The sugars that you would get from the carrot, just put in a spoonful of sugar and it'll be good. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. You could do Cabernet, yeah, or a red blend, or you could do Pinot. I mean, it really doesn't matter. I mean, there's only four categories of wine: good red, good white, bad white, you know? Quite frankly, the exact blend of the wine, as long as you like the taste, is not going to matter too much, you know? It'll be plenty. It's all about that order of operations. Well, that's either in good white or bad white, depending on what type of champagne. But honestly, I'll go with Prosecco over champagne every day of the week, you know? So I got my onions ready to go. Garlic. I'm still waiting on the garlic. Look what I got. I read that as one sack Mike for a second there, you know. Dude, concur, Justin. Well, champagne is white, carbonated white wine from a very select region of France, if we want to get technical. I mean, Prosecco is a carbonated, you know, white wine from Italy. Your name's Deshaun, Red? Wasn't gonna bet on that. Let's go ahead and get the skin off your garlic. Oh, Hunter, I appreciate that. God bless you. I'll come over to give that a like. Yeah. Oh, shit. I tried. First super. Woohoo! Tiana. That's a pretty name, Tiana. I do love a good alias, though, you know? Yeah, let's go ahead, start that pan preheating. We'll go over medium-low for this one, you know. Actually, we want it medium because we want to get a good browning on the meatballs. I mean, when you're talking about redheads, pretty and crazy kind of go hand in hand. Only pretty girls call themselves homely. I know things. Well, that preheat. You want to get it hot enough that your meatballs aren't going to stick. Got the olive oil ready to go. Got the onion, garlic, It'll be good. And everything else will slow down once you put the sauce in, so there's no rush here. Well, you know, I appreciated that, Hunter. I really did. I mean, in all fairness, Hunter, I did adjust my meal plan based on your advice tonight, you know? Tiana, Tiana probably is hot. But if her profile picture is her, she is hot. Hey, they're all crazy, George. That's why you might as well pick the fit ones. Well, you know, it's good to know yourself, Red, you know? Dude, you know, just do whatever you gotta do, McCraft. Oh, God, that was a good pun, Rihanna. I do like that. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hola. You know, parlo inglese, see? Capiche? Yeah, well. What are you gonna say? Right, Red, you know? Just as long as you're not trying to come for me on a 2-on-1 situation. I don't think I can handle that. Well, I think you'll both have to fight Swoley off. She's pretty persistent. Alright, we got that up to temperature here. Oh, we're running out of olive oil. This could be a problem. Worst case scenario, I'll just put some more oil of something else. Oh, see, red handle Spanish. Spanish, English, Italian. Lo stesso, George Pitts. Lo stesso. So we're just going to go around in a circle so you know which meatball you put in first and when to turn them. By the time you put them all in, the meatballs are going to drop the temperature of the pan a little bit. But you know which one to turn first when you do it like this, you know? And remember, you're not trying to cook the meatballs all the way through. You're just trying to get a good little browning action. It's beef, it's not chicken, it's not going to hurt you. And anyways, it's going to finish cooking in the sauce, so it'll be good. Welcome back, VIP Auction Group. AOC, Lauren Berber, or Tulsi Gabbard. Who's hottest? That's the discussion point of the night. Also, you know, yeah, that was the best conversation point we had tonight, I think. But now I know this one was the first one I put in there. Nope, it's not ready to turn. I might just use a spatula and move them around a little bit. In worst case scenario, if they fall apart, that means I fucked up. It would be pretty embarrassing. But you just make it a ragu at that point. It'll be okay. You probably got a little bit too much filler, a little bit too much cheese to meat here, so oh, polpette, see? Two-side polpette? Oh yeah. God damn it. Oh yeah, a little bit of browning there. Roll, motherfucker. Roll, stop that and roll. There we go. Fucking balls. sometimes balls don't perform how you want them to perform, you know? Sometimes they go too fast, sometimes they go too long. You know, you just gotta adjust and roll with the situation and make the best of it, you know? I miss what did Miranda Cosgrove say? Yeah, I do like thongs and tongs, you know? I agree, tongs do work best, but they were sticking. This is why you use the good stainless steel pans. If you use a good stainless steel pan and you preheat it right, your balls aren't going to stick. That's kind of like good hygiene and a good, you know, dry powder. But sometimes conditions are just too much to overcome and your balls are going to stick to your leg. That happens. It's called humidity. There we go. But this is why it's important to get your pan preheated properly. Also know where your pan's hot and cold spots are. Yeah. No, that's just, no, we're talking about balls, Josh Davis, not applicable. Oh, yikes, Google account. Credibility, you gotta build credibility. Credibility and trust. So I'm gonna get these cooked to the point of where I know they're safe to eat. Maybe just a little bit of pink on the inside. But I know that I'm gonna make the sauce and I'll let the meatballs simmer in the sauce for a little bit. So I'm gonna try not to cook the shit out of the meatballs, otherwise they're gonna be dry. And one thing nobody wants are dry balls. That's called impotence. Nobody wants that. And if you're not trying to conceive, you want that as an option, not, you know. But you definitely do want to get browned up on all sides. It's like a protective layer. A barrier. Oh, gotcha. But if your balls do break apart, being that there's cheese and a bunch of other bullshit in there, make sure you get it out because the cheese will burn. I sleep like a baby. You know, let my dogs outside, and I put my pillow out. I usually go to the bathroom before bed. Then I lay down, put a book on tape, and I fall asleep in about 3 minutes. Maybe you should try it, Kevin. Kevin L. You know, I might be missing a few messages here. You know, I've been focused on balls here, turning them over. Yep. Don't lean too far over your oil because you might get a shot in the eye, but good thing I got good reflexes. Make sure you pull out. I'm not trying to burn the shit out of them, but you do want a good browning on the outside. Now you got all that dirty flavor in there. Go fishing. It's questionable. We're just gonna roll with it. If you got too much shit in there, it'll burn and it won't be very good. But I'm counting on this onion taking up the slack. And if it looks questionable, I'm gonna take it out. Like, get that out. Get that out. I mean, if you leave too much cheese and shit in there, they'll burn. They'll give a bad taste to the end resulting pasta. But a little bit will be okay and we'll buff out. But let's go ahead and turn that down to medium-low. Let's give it steam for a minute or so. You don't want to let your onion burn, but it's definitely cooking fast here. Yeah, I mean, a little bit of browning on the balls, you know. The balls did not fall apart, you know. Just one of them did a little bit because I tried to turn it too soon. Okay, Muscan, you're gone. See ya. Yeah, wire rack would work too, but then I've exercised plenty. Yeah, no. Yeah, this onion's browning up nicely. You know, I know there's some burnt shit in there. It'll be fine. Garlic goes in 3 cloves worth. Now, once it starts to get smell really fragrant, we will add our pasta sauce in and then do some other things. We'll give it a sprinkling of salt. Now you definitely don't want to burn your garlic, but see there's a little bit of that burnt cheese there in the corner. Let's go ahead and fish that out. I mean, the tomato sauce that you put in there is going to break down all that, the glaze, everything will be good. Yeah, I would agree, Beauty. I would agree, Rihanna. He is spamming. What did Google say? Psychology says you should be a normal, well-adjusted citizen into BDSM crap, but I'm not making fun of your lifestyle choices, am I? Also, stay away from the sheep. Yeah, I'd be open to that idea, Justin. I mean, she's got credibility. Yeah, spammers aren't cool. We'll let that start to warm up a little bit. What's going on, little Nikki? How you doing? Oh, so that's neat. Yeah. You get the pasta sauce here. Give it a little bit of sugar to sweeten it up. A little bit of chili powder just to bring it up to my taste. Now, I'm going to go retreat to the garden for a bit. I must miss something. I'm gonna have to scroll up when I get back. Ooh, that's a big one. I don't want to put that one in. There's basil in there. RFK is cool. We like RFK. That is Miss Michigan tonight, Petro. You know. Yeah, I think all channels do not like spammers. Probably stalkers are worse than spammers. No, just double secret probation. Did donate 99 cents, but that does not buy a moderatorship. Come on, Frankie Norbit. Keep up with the conversation. Should have been here earlier. I'm no shit, Mick McCraft. But I enjoy pasta, so suck my balls. Spammers are the worst. Yeah, a little bit of Pinot Noir in there. Not a whole ton. But enough to taste it, though. Get the basil into the situation there. Yeah, everybody's got their price. Well, assuming it's not a cardboard box under the bridge Google account, we might negotiate. Oh yeah, pasta's good, it's cheap, it's always, it stays good forever, yeah. I agree, George Pitts. You know, you don't ask to be a mod, you get selected. Fresh basil, what's going on, Party GT? Oh yeah, Connecticut. Yeah. Yeah. Who's Ricky? Yeah, I don't understand it. Yep. I remember you put salt in earlier with the onions. The meatballs had some salt in it. You know, I use store-bought pasta sauce, so you know that has salt in it. Uh-huh. Does need a little bit of garlic powder adjustment. And a little bit of salt. And it just needs to simmer for 10-12 minutes now. I'm going to start the water boiling in the other room. Google, that's, whoa, what I miss? Uh-oh. Yikes. Yeah, trolls are trolls. Okay. Yeah, Taj Mahal would be cool. Yeah. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to look in the... I'm not seeing all my messages here. Yeah. I got grow on you. Do you have MSG handy? I don't think I need MSG on this one, George. Don't need beans. I've gone surfing once or twice. Yikes. No pasta, no duck involved in this pasta. Who would vent their own food? Yikes, the sauce is pretty good. You're going online, getting on the game. You were laughing, looked very good. Nikki, you're cool. Jesus Christ. Alright, team, we got a choice. Spaghetti or rigatoni? I'm waiting for input on this. Rigatoni? Yeah, no chilies, just a sprinkling of chili powder. Rigatoni, alright. Well, be plenty. Just know those are going to swell up by about half or so. Remainder of beef needs to go in the refrigerator. The internet is brutal. Goddamn spaghetti. Shit, the rigatoni people won. Sorry, we're committed. Dilly dally. Let's just keep simmering that down. As water content evaporates, there'll be a little bit more concentrated flavor. So don't overdo it. Oh shit, Google account. We know what the poll's gonna be, you know. That's the second time a potential poll has come up in conversation tonight. Yeah, it's gonna be rigatoni. Well, I guess I'm glad you get some sort of relief from watching me cook, McCraft. I'm happy for you. Party GT? No, I am not. You would know. What the hell do you have against rigatoni? Rigatoni might be the perfect pasta. It has ridges to catch the sauce. It's big enough, but not too big. You can suck it up and make little noises like, and it's excellent. We're going with rigatoni. I heard so many good things about Blue Mountain State. I watched a couple episodes. I never could get into it, though. Thanks, man. No, I was born in Michigan. Yeah, thank you, Google account. Thank you for staying by me. Well, you know, it's Friday night, you know. Staying up late, you know, why not? Yeah, for the most part, yeah. I mean, it's expensive grocery shopping here, that's for sure. Well, I appreciate your support, Party GT. Depends how often you go. Yeah, I'm from Lansing, Michigan originally. Oh, thank you, VIP. Where are you from, Red? Or where'd you go to high school at, or however you want to identify, you know? Oh, thank you, NC Matt. I'm assuming that means North Carolina Matt and not no contact Matt, because that's different situation. That's right, I knew that. Well, welcome back, Chezzy. Thank you for not spamming, you know. See how we get along a little bit better. You don't spam. It's alright, you know, I got a short-term memory, you know. Oh, thank you, Mick. Yeah, life's good. Thank you, George. But, you know, life's good. We don't like spam. That's the only thing I don't really tolerate. Trash usually has a funny way of taking itself out, you know? Yeah, thank you, North Carolina. We appreciate it. I'm gonna go check on the pasta water in the room. Oh, thank you, Rihanna. Yeah, the growth has been pretty strong lately, so it's thanks to y'all. And, you know, talking about AOC's tits is apparently popular for some reason. Don't know why. 8:45. Yeah, we're growing. Oh, on the west side of the state, over kind of by Grand Rapids. Why no cast iron? No need to use cast iron to make a pasta sauce. Some people will get weird and say tomatoes break down the seasoning on cast iron, but there's no need to use cast iron to make a pasta sauce or whatever. Well, that's, you know, we probably started a lot more recently than I did. Hey, baby steps, George. Baby steps. What type of content are you putting out, George? Or what's your channel about? Yeah, Detroit has, last 5-10 years, Detroit has really come on strong. I mean, Detroit has a lot of nice things about it. Okay. Like trucking or driving sports cars, or what type of driving? Oh shit, Ray. That's awesome. Congrats. Dogs are cool. Yeah, it's just a little bit of confidence boost and, you know, motivates you to keep going, you know? DR. DR doesn't sound for drunk driving, does it? Or is it destination something? I don't know. I'm not familiar with that one. What's going on, Dennis? I don't know. You can speak your views. That's okay. Freedom of speech. Oh, welcome back, Powerpuff. Thank God. Well, I'll say thank God it is Friday. You know, that's good. Hey, that's awesome, right? I'm still waiting to do our series on, you know, a 2-for-$1 Dollar General of, you know, making meals from the Dollar General. You know, I think that's gonna be a hit. You know? The sauce is coming together nicely. Just one or 2 good cracks of pepper. It was necessary. That's the nice thing about pasta sauce is if you taste it, you can adjust it as you go. All right. Way to support George Pitts. You know, is your channel George Pitts or is it named something else, George? We'll help you get there. We'll get you over the line. Oh, yeah. All right, we're going to get him there. Somebody give George Pitts number 50. No, we'll critique it. I mean, we're a bunch of perverts, but it'll be good. Thank you for the support, Justin. I appreciate it. Who the fuck mixes tomatoes and oranges? Fuck that. Well, first course was a steak sandwich, went delightfully with Miller Lite, but as you can see, we're making rigatoni out of the meatballs, so we gotta have red wine to go with that, you know. A nice Pinot Noir that costs $11, so nothing crazy. Yeah, well, you know. Could do garlic bread, but I'm not going to, and here's why. You're eating a big ass bowl of pasta, do you really need the carbs? No, you don't. There we go, we got George over the hump. Yeah. Well, you definitely can go wrong with cheap wine. You know, that's definitely a thing. Ay, Blanco. I already ate the other burger. Carbs are great, you know? But I don't need bread on top of pasta, you know? I'll take the pasta, please. A little side salad could work, you know? Well, the best part about my kitchen is I don't got to drive anywhere, you know? Oh, do we pump him up all the way to 59? I love it, you know? Jesus, I hope I get, you know, some of that action. Alright, we got him to 50, you know, he got his goal. That's good. What's that guy talking about Indians fighting? Nothing, you know, I think Red has her pick of the litter, you know. Which one is the most beautiful? I will go to your heart directly. I mean, who am I comparing? Give me some choices. Yeah, fuck fine. Alright, I think my pasta water is probably already boiling over in the other room. Now make sure you salt your pasta water so it seasons the pasta as it cooks. So let's go over. What I miss. Oh, you're too kind, George. Good carb, good energy goes all around. Dude, Nikki, there's water boiling. You'll be okay without that. Dude, Infinity PC, well, you're probably one of the third world countries that have lost every war they've ever been in. So, meanwhile, you want our aid, so suck it. Red, nice. He got a reaction, but we know he's a loser, so who cares? Oh, well, Argentina's got some good food. No, we don't. No, salt does flavor the pasta as it cooks. I've heard other Sicilians say you put a little bit of oil in it to keep it from sticking, but it's all bullshit. Oh, thank you, Mike. You know, that's the goal. Well, you know, it could have been a lot worse. Well, you're going to learn some English, you know? Yeah, you got to salt your pasta. Obviously, Chick-fil-A Infinity. We're making meatballs right now. We're going to reintroduce the meatballs that you made earlier to the pasta. This is why we didn't cook the shit out of them. Now we're going to put them back in that nice tomato sauce. Roll them around. Meanwhile, take your pasta about 10 minutes to cook. And let the sauce reheat these meatballs nice and gently. And in the ideal world, they'll have a nice little crust on the outside. And they'll be moist on the inside, you know. I could put the lid on and that would keep the moisture in. But if I feel like that it has gotten, you know, too dry or too solid, you can always just add a little bit of water and it's no harm, no foul. Oh, yeah. And that's about the consistency of sauce I want. And turn the heat down just to stay warm or whatever. Yeah, well, the people who speak English have won 2 world wars, so, and you know, your country accepted the losers of one of those world wars, Infinity, so I wouldn't talk too much, you know? Good for you, Lord Harvey, you should. We should all have a drink to George Pitt's YouTube success. Love to see it. No, Party GT, you know, you're going to learn once you turn 14 and have your first beer that you can have a drink without being drunk. Keiko, where are you going, buddy? I know what you're doing. You're off to do bullshit. Thank you. Stay where I can see you. For channels in China, like what type of channels in China? I'm curious how that works. Because I would, you know, I really do not, well, the Chinese Communist Party probably wouldn't like me too much because I don't like them. Good for you, Lord Harvey. Live your life. Only a 3? Yeah. Depends what type of beer, but yeah. Oh, Google account, chill out, Not currently, I'm currently single. Oh shit. 3 subscribers gets me an internet wife. I'm all for it. Stand by. I might be right back. Hold on. Alright. Well, dude, the best part about being in America, to make it big, you gotta be able to take a little bit of shit, Also, the best part of America is you can give people a little bit of shit. That's cool. No, just had to check a message real quick. Oh yeah, those are coming along nicely. I mean, people don't need to walk on eggshells, and people are people no matter what they do for work, And I think you got a lot of American friends here, McCraft, We'll see. What's the history, bro? 1776, we threw a bunch of tea in the harbor. And that's the history. Add water. Yeah, I agree with that, actually. That was a little bit too much water, but it's alright. Really just, yeah, that's about the right consistency. Hold on, I missed something. They met on the internet? So do you like work for the Chinese or what? Yeah, you're right, Eddie. I will. Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe I gotta check a box. I'm not seeing all the comments. Dude, Nikki, all of us at least have a 30% feeling that our lives are falling apart, You're doing just fine, buddy. Keep your head up and keep pressing on. One day you'll wake up and it'll be all Gucci. I have no idea what you're talking about, Mick. I feel like you're starting to sell a get-rich-quick scheme. It's my money and I want it now. Yeah. Buffs out. You know. Like I said, I say this every night. This is my pub. Instead of going to the pub, I would have to go out. You know, привет, мой друг. Как дела? They're not here for tricks. Google account, that's what your mom sells. Not into it. Oh my god, I bet there's a bunch of amazing things in India I want to go visit so badly. I mean, every country out there has amazing things and bad things, you know? I think you told me to have a good day or good morning. Dobre dien, mój drug. Fuck, Red, you speak Russian too? I didn't see that one coming. Unless Red is like a nickname for a red communist. It would make sense if she's modding channels in China. Alright, well, I don't know, shit. If I see Cyrillic, I'm thinking it's Russian, you know. And I know they speak a lot of Russian in Ukraine, you know? Haven't studied recently. Oh, fuck. She actually does. Olivia, Basketball, Prosimo do Judo. Well, shit. Spasiba. I know that one. Thank you. No, the sauce is overheating. Well, Bob, what do you say you do here, you know? That's fine, it's not burning. That's why, like Eddie Siciliano said, add water. I did. It's fine. Somebody translate that for me. Oh, fuck. It's French. Back-to-back World War II champs by default. Go ahead, kill the heat on this. We're done cooking. I really might even cover that up. Oh shit, George Pitts, you know. It's fine. I'm a home cook. I ain't a chef. Hold on. Oui. Take a shower. French. Конечно, да, я понимаю. Oh, even the Russian guy, sorry, the Ukrainian guy is saying the French stink. Yeah, eat a cucumber, Bob. Yeah. If he's a French chef, why the hell is he waking up and jerking off to me and making pasta, saying, "Oh well, you know, this is how I would do it." Is this his kink? You know, to get out in here and see if he can get a rise out of somebody because he can't get an erection otherwise, you know? Ciao, Bryce. Let's not get weird, Google or Frankie. Dude, I do a favor. I eat snails and I shower once a week, you know, and then I think air conditioning is gonna make me sick. Suck my balls and do your part for NATO, and you know, don't lose another world war. You lost 2 of them. And then you just, say, you know, you sucked off our tit for the last 2 world wars. Maybe you should contribute. Hey, I'm a French chef. My name is Bob. Who the hell names their kid Bob in France, you know? Yeah, you're Crane. Sorry, you know. I'm also sucking off her tit, but that's neither here nor there. That parsley on top, sure. Dan Bob. What the fuck does Dan Bob mean? I'm a French chef. I'm better than you. I know shit. You know what? The French don't know shit about pasta. Maybe if you would have said you were an Italian nonna, I would have listened. You don't know shit about fuck, buddy. It needs a little bit more Parmesan, doesn't it? Alright, translate for me, Rad. Give me the English version. Dude, probably Bob flaps it to Mother Teresa, you know? Io faccio anche in Italian. Oh, I can also do it in Italian? Well, I'll tell you what, no Italian broad's banging you. Because no Italian's banging anybody that goes by Bob. You know? Yeah. Nothing fancy. A little bit about meatballs, pasta. Oui, Bob's a cocksucker. Nothing against them, but I mean that in the most insulting term I can. No, it does not need jalapenos. Delicious. And you can break these meatballs down. Oh shit. If the sauce bubbles up a little bit, it's okay. Just don't let it burn on the bottom, you know? That's what the inside of the meatballs look like. That's fine. No garlic bread? We already discussed garlic bread, you know? I don't know, McCraft. I don't know what you're saying. Are your women hot or not? Like, give me something to weigh in on. Dude, how does it feel, Bob, that your kid's school teacher is banging your wife? You cool with that? Is that va bene in French? Oui, oui, oui. Horn, horn, horn. And then you just wave it off as, oh, it's a culture thing. And then you try to get your rocks off and you pen out anger, critiquing some dude cooking pasta at 9 p.m. in America. Suck it. Yeah, well, the French suck. Like, and, nothing against, I'm sure there's a lot of cool French people out there, but what type of arrogant douchebag gets his rocks off? Because it's like, I don't know, 7 a.m. in France right now. I'm a French chef. I'm watching this amateur cook. Oh my God, he's doing other things and his sauce got a bubble. It didn't even burn, It was home cooking. Yeah. I don't got much good things to say about Paris. Yeah, cocoa nut. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. One day I'll sell them. Wait, wait, wait. Hold on. Yeah, well, I was thinking more Italian than Dominican, but an island's an island. Yeah. And guess what, French guy? Italian red wine, way better than French red wine. And guess what? Prosecco, way better than champagne. Douchebag. Italiana or Dominicana, either way, they're pulling a knife on you. Oh, sorry, that's Sicilianas. Tell me I'm wrong. Why the French catching strays? Oh no, the French ain't catching a stray. This is a direct assault. And they still don't know how to play defense after losing 2 world wars. No wonder they always get invaded. Dude, Eddie, you know this as well as anybody. You date a Sicilian girl, she will pull a kitchen knife on you at some point in time. It's a thing. Well, shit, pay your fair share to NATO, Bob. Hold on, wee wee wee. Mr. Bob has a tiny wee wee and probably smells bad because he hasn't showered in 3 weeks. Dumping cologne on your little pecker doesn't count as a shower, buddy. Sì, parlo poco italiano, ma abito a Sicilia per 2 anni. But yeah, I'm losing it because I don't live there anymore and I haven't practiced in a while. What the hell are you talking about, Mick? Why the hell would I be messing around with hollandaise sauce for linguine? You know. Red does not believe you're Italian. She's not sure though. Huh. Yeah, I have driven through there. I've been to Fort Campbell a time or two. Guess that's right on the Tennessee-Kentucky line, but if you make it to Fort Campbell, that means you drove south through Kentucky. Been there, done that, asshole. Well, shit, Mr. Devilman. I cook for myself. And I could cook for your old lady and she would dump your ass so fast, you know? Dude, shit, you need a better job if you get depressed when you're not at work, you know? Make some money, buddy. Most people get depressed at work. Dude, you know, I think, you know, Bob doesn't have a hot dog. He has a cocktail meanie. Yeah, Carlo's hot. We've established that. Welcome back, Carlo. Benavides. No, thanks, Mr. Devilman. We'll defend France in the next World War. Did you know they already raised a white flag? And guess what? How'd that submarine deal to Australia go, France? Suck the balls on that one, too. I would consider it. I'd have to do a little bit of research into that laugh or leave, but I'm not terribly opposed, but it's good to know each other a little bit first. Yeah, the people, yeah, Frankie, the people want to know, yeah. Why are we talking about uncles and fish, Mr. Devilman? What the fuck? Laugh or leave. Come on. I'm going to write that one down. You said laugh or leave. Cool. The French, Paris sucks. Yeah. So is Frankfurt, Berlin, and every other city in Germany, Frankie, you know? Well, no shit, Mr. Devilman, but, you know, I got a long weekend, so it'll be okay. I'm Bob. I'm a French chef. Your sauce is bubbling. You overcook your sauce. It's totally ruined. You should listen to me because I'm a French chef. Oui. Ho, ho, ho. What a douche. It's pretty good, Bryce. How was your day? And I'd live and let live. You started it. Yeah, Carla's hot. Bread's hot. Bryce is cool. We got a lot of good people in here right now, you know? I wasn't gonna do dessert. You know, I don't got anything ready. I got vanilla ice cream and some fruit. Guess I could make some sort of something out of that, but probably no dessert tonight. You know, incredible penis. Yeah, this Italian cook. Yeah, for no. Yeah, you're right. I do have an incredible penis, and I can cook Italian. You're right, Sean Wakefield. You're right. Crayons are for dessert. That's nice. Milkshake. Yeah, I could do a milkshake, strawberry milkshake or whatever. Strawberry vanilla, but I'll be all right though. Un cuoco italiano? I'm an Italian cook? No, I'm a white, you know, I'm a Northern European cook, you know. Some said pecker. Well, pecker's a synonym, you know. Yeah, I don't need dessert tonight, to be honest. Oh my god, if you can speak both those languages, you're doing pretty good. I don't know about that Google Pots. I might take a shot, but I ain't slurping up pasta sauce. What type of freaky shit are you into? Posso rispondere in italiano solo se traduci in inglese. Yeah, well, when you live there, it gets a little bit easier. I understand. Oh, Pepe the Pew French. I only understand a little bit because it doesn't matter because it never won a war that meant anything in the last 300 years. Z-Wigs, what's the point of your dating life? You know you ain't getting any, you know? Same process here, you know? Well, caveman, nobody's ever tasted your meat. I'm pretty confident, so let's carry on with the conversation, buddy. Yeah, well, to each their own. No, thank you, Eddie. Yeah, well, wow, you really turned that round on me. You know, you said this. Oh, well, you didn't get it either. Good comeback, Zwiggy. Looking like that boomer? Well, my retirement account looks like a boomer's retirement account, so suck my balls. Yeah, well, you know, I was circumcised, caveman out east, and I'm sorry kids made fun of you at middle school gym class for not being circumcised. Hey, Penny, enough. What is, you know, that kind of came out of left field. Are you a lefty trying to bait? God bless you, buddy. God bless you. No, it says the French guy, you know. Oui, 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 hon, hon, hon. Come on. Wiener dogs! You wanna come up, Kiko? Yes. Okay, buddy. Yes. Yes. Good boy. Well, Flyer dude, I'll kiss a dog if I want to kiss a dog. It's a great thing about being the boss of your own life, you know? Yeah. The force of the trolls is strong tonight. Yeah, well, you know. Who's a Karen? Some Karens are hot, you know. There's a lot of trolls in here tonight. It's about time to call it a night, though, you know. Looks tasty, not gonna lie. Yeah. Is Glenn in here? You know, I haven't seen Glenn pop up in a while. Yeah, Glenn Red, you know, we got to build some credibility, but, you know, she's on the short track, you know. I do it in my own time. Hell yes, I like fried chicken. Fried chicken is excellent. Watermelon's pretty good, yep. Yeah, he's not adding too much, but I want him to be able to finish, you know. I don't want him to have blue balls for the rest of the day. I'm courteous like that. I prefer orange soda. Don't know where you're going with this, dude. Bocata, what's bocata? You know, out of a bowl? What's going on, lazy eyes? Well, shit. You really got me with that one. Never heard that one before, buddy. Yeah, the people want, I think he said driving earlier, Red. Well. Always got to pay the cheese tax here. Yeah, I'm not a fan of woke teachers, but my teachers in public school in Michigan taught me enough to know the French didn't do shit in World War I or World War II. They helped us out in 1778, and they didn't do shit since then, nor pay their fair share in NATO. So, yeah, public school education, but we know things. Well, dogs did a good job on the pan from earlier. I'd hang that up. That's awkward. these things happen. I got a mess on my hands that I got to clean up here. But with that being said, thank you all for joining. It was a great time. Hope you all have a great day, great night, whatever it is there. God bless you all. And yeah, if you're French, make sure you thank either England or America or even the Russians for winning World War II, you know? And yeah, that was a French class. Tart is cool. See you later, guys. God bless.